On the grassland near Bale Forest, the golden afternoon was gradually falling, the last rays of the day covering the sky in a brilliant orange-red color. Each gentle breeze blew, causing the dry grass to sway, making rustling sounds like secret whispers. A large and strong mother lion led her young cubs out to the grassland, preparing for their first hunting trip in their lives. The smallest lion cub in the herd trotted behind, its round eyes shining with excitement and innocence. In the distance, the herd of buffaloes were absorbed in grazing on green grass, completely unaware of the lurking danger. The mother lion was experienced, having taken down large prey many times, feeding the herd with strength and courage. She approached her prey, moving cautiously step by step, her claws digging lightly into the dry ground, her sharp eyes fixed on the herd of buffaloes. But suddenly, the largest buffalo in the herd suddenly detected the danger. Its eyes widened with ferocity. It rushed forward at a terrifying speed, its sharp horns lowered, ready to stab straight into the enemy. The mother lion roared like thunder, trying to jump high to avoid the sudden attack. But the buffalo's attack was too strong and agile, not giving her time to avoid. The mother lion's entire massive body was gored straight, thrown into the air like a rock. The terrible collision echoed throughout the field, causing the nearby birds to fly away in panic. The mother lion's body fell heavily to the ground, colliding heavily, lying motionless in the middle of the dust. The little lion cub was terrified. Its small heart trembled. It quickly rushed closer. It rubbed its head against its mother's large body, screaming miserably with a small, weak moan. But the mother lion's breathing became weaker and weaker, finally falling silent, her eyes closed forever. The vast grassland was immersed in a heavy silence, only the sound of the cold wind blowing past her ears. All that night, the little lion clung to her mother's body, her whole body trembling in the drizzling rain. In the distance, thunder rumbled like a cruel warning of fate. It snuggled into that cold body, its eyes wet, trying to find the remaining warmth. When dawn broke, swarms of flies swarmed all over the slowly decomposing body. In the distance, the silhouettes of hyenas appeared, their eyes lurking, waiting for the right moment. The little lion looked back at his mother one last time, his eyes filled with despair, not wanting to leave. But his survival instinct forced him to leave. Otherwise, he would become easy prey for the wild animals. He dragged his heavy steps through the dry, burning grassland, the sun burning his skin. Hunger and thirst gradually drained that little strength. It could only find shallow puddles of rainwater to lick up every little drop. Each small sip of water was like a fragile hope to keep it alive. But because it had never learned to hunt, even small lizards or field mice made it afraid and ignore them. Its empty stomach made it fall down many times, then try to stand up again. Patches of fur on its body gradually fell out, revealing patchy skin, full of scratches and scabs. One ear was red and swollen. Its left eye was pus-filled, extremely painful. At night, it shivered under dry bushes, listening to strange noises in fear. 5 days passed. The little lion was only skin and bones, walking unsteadily. Its stomach was sunken, its skinny legs trembled. The wounds oozed pus, giving off an unpleasant odor, attracting more flies. One time, it drank dirty water from a crevice in the rock, then collapsed unconscious. But its strange survival instinct made it drag its steps weakly. And then it suddenly stepped out onto a strange, shiny, black asphalt road it had never seen before. The air there was filled with the smell of engine oil and iron, making it confused. The loud sound of the motorbike engine made its heart beat erratically with fear. But its exhausted strength did not allow it to run away anymore. At the end of the small alley, it saw an abandoned house littered with bricks, stones, and weeds. It crawled inside, looking for a dark, damp corner to take shelter. Eyes half closed, breathing heavily. Flies covered its entire body. Ants and bugs crawled on its ragged fur. In despair, it could only wait for a quiet death. But at that moment, a woman's figure suddenly appeared from afar. It was Mrs. Amara, a poor widow living alone near Bale Forest. She had just returned from the market, carrying a small, heavy basket in her hand. When she caught a glimpse of the animal, she thought it was just a stray dog. But when she got closer, she was shocked by the truth. Before her eyes was a skinny, ragged, dying lion cub. Its eyes looked at her, a weak cry for help, causing her heart to ache. Instead of fear, Mrs. Amara felt only extreme sympathy. Memories of her long-lost child suddenly flooded back, causing tears to fall. Unable to bear to turn away, she hurried home to get an old towel and a bottle of warm goat milk. She turned back, gently picked it up, and poured each drop of milk into its trembling mouth. When she saw it trying to swallow, tears welled up in her eyes, and she cried and whispered comforting words. Her hands were shaking as she called the rangers in extreme anxiety. "Please come quickly, there is a dying lion cub, it needs to be saved," her voice choked. An hour later, the rescue vehicle arrived, its red lights flashing in the middle of the small street. Veterinarian David and the rangers got out and approached cautiously. They gently placed the lion cub on a wooden stretcher because it was too weak and had no strength to resist. Mrs. Amara's old blanket was still wrapped tightly around its trembling body, carrying the warmth of love. They took it straight to the rescue station in the Bale Mountains, a place for wildlife in distress. Here, they gave her a new name, Tammy, which means second hope. With love and dedicated care, Tammy gradually recovered, from a dying creature to a strong lion. And Tammy's story became a miracle in the wild, reminding us that small acts of human compassion can save a life.